Let's play that Capo 2. What the hell, lag? Is it gonna be another... Was the previous recording filled with lag or was the one before that? Well, either way, welcome back to Let's Play that Capo 2. Suddenly she was smiling. What happened to the awkwardness from earlier? Yume held my hand tightly. The coldness of her hand felt refreshing. Why are you so excited? She dragged me by the hand and hurried towards the school building. All of a sudden, she was in high spirits. Oh well, it's Christmas after all. I have a feeling that you may drag me around under the cold wintry sky will make for a fun Christmas party. While being dragged around? Doesn't sound like much of a party. Finally this semester is over. Winter break starts tomorrow. Nobody will complain if I sleep in. Days of freedom are around the corner. Come to think of it, it's been almost 4 months since summer break ended. You know, he said that it's like, nobody will complain if I sleep in. Well, they're gonna complain at him regardless of what time of year it is, really, isn't it? I've been waiting for this day to come, but once it's over I'll feel a bit sad and emotional. Wait, I don't have time to be emotional. I promised Yume I'd hang out with her. Better go fetch her. Hey, Yume, are you here? I peeked into one of the sophomore classrooms. Everyone seemed to be excited because winter break was starting and also because of the Christmas party. Is it my imagination that they seem so immature even though they're only a year younger? Well, look at your classroom, Yoshiyuki. They're not exactly the most mature bunch. They're acting all like, just like trolling you and just like acting mischievous. It's like, what counts as a mature person anyway? Because a lot of people kind of go their whole lives without really seeming, you know, any different from a teenager. Well, maybe there's a big difference emotionally between sophomores and seniors. I don't think that's it, honestly. You may notice me and ran over. Our class finished homeroom first. Are you ready? Amikaze said sharply as soon as she saw me. The bird also replied sharply as well. I guess she just has to do it. Maybe it's better than being ignored, though. I came to collect Yume. We're gonna hang out at the party. She said while fiddling with her hair. Well, I did say I insist, but this is too tempting. I'll just have to tease her. That's right, there's nothing going on. We're just going on a date. Yume panicked as expected. What do you mean? I just said you and I are going on a date. She shook her head while turning red. You know, this it actually reminds me of the relationship between me and my sister. Always kind of tease her because she's a bit shorter and just like call her hobbit, things like that. It's just, I don't even know why. But that's the thing with siblings, really, isn't it? You just like, you can like just insult each other and all that, and it's just like, it all doesn't get taken seriously because it's not like supposed to be serious. It's just kind of joking around. Also, is it just me or does Amikaze's ear look like a cut open orange? How strange. Amikaze nodded and walked away. Well, never mind her. We'd better hurry or else all the stands will be closed.
どうでもよくないよ。大切なことなんだから。
She must have been agitated as she starts to stutter. This is amusing. We're at school, Yume. Your true self is starting to come out.
繰り返しますけど、デートじゃないですからね。それだけは覚えておいてください。
Okay, okay, I understand. Honestly, I don't think it makes a difference whether it's a date or not. Besides, like Yume said, we're brother and sister, so nobody will even pay attention to us. Even though we aren't related by blood. Well, I guess that's totally in character for Yume. I couldn't help smiling when I saw Yume posing next to me. Okay then, let's grab something to eat first. You haven't eaten lunch yet, have you, Yume?
そうだけど、何食べるんですか？どこかお店に入るとか？
I already have a menu in mind, just wait. After I said so, I headed to the stand that I had in mind. Thanks for waiting, eat as much as you want. I passed Yume some takoyaki with a to-do!
これだけですか？二人でこれじゃどう考えても足りないと思うんですけど。
Well, well, just go ahead and eat for now, we'll talk after that. That's a different kind of glare. What's the matter? You look suspicious. The suspicious glare.
何を企んでます？
Glare. Traditional glare. Nothing. I'm not planning anything. Can you believe these innocent eyes? Since when has your heart become so sullen? Sullied or whatever. Well, she can't. Well, we can't see your eyes, but I guess she can. Glare, stare.
わかりました。まあ、お祭りですしね。いただきます。
Yume muttered and picked up a takoyaki with a toothpick before eating it. A toothpick? She munched on the hot, steamy takoyaki. What is takoyaki anyway? I've never had it. How is it?
どうって普通のたこ焼きですけど、強いて言えばちょっと中が生っぽいくらい。何ですか今の舌打ちは。
Glare. No, nothing at all. Okay, go ahead, eat more.
皆さん食べてください。これ二人分なんですよね。ほらほら、どうぞ遠慮なく。
Okay, then I'll have some too. Actually, there's one takoyaki that's filled with hot mustard. Which one should I eat? I think the walkthrough said left. No, don't do that. Left. Okay, then I'll take this takoyaki on the left. Bite, munch. When I bit into the steamy takoyaki, an indescribably overpowering spiciness filled my mouth.
兄さん、どうしたんです？大丈夫ですか？
Yume looked at me, her face full of surprise. Something! Drink!
すぐ買ってくるから、ここで待っててください。
Shit! I feel like I fell into a pitfall I dug myself.
はい、これ、お茶です。気管に入らないように、ゆっくり飲んでくださいね。
So is this implying that he originally got that to kind of troll Yume a bit? But it backfired on him majorly? I wonder if the choices really mattered, but that's the one the walkthrough went with. Thank you. For a minute I didn't know what would happen there.
一体どうしたんです？何か変なものでも入ってたとか？
Shall we go look at some of the presentations? Today's the last day of the party, so let's have fun. I couldn't tell her that I tried to make her eat the takoyaki filled with mustard, but ended up eating it myself.
おかしな兄さん。まあ、大丈夫なら別にいいんですけど。
Yume muttered while looking puzzled. Let's see, what do you want to do? Are there any interesting presentations? I looked at the schedule and tried to find something interesting. Oh look, the Survival Game Club is having a model gun demonstration. What do you think?
モデルガン興味ないです
Then how about this? An exhibit by the Train Research Club is supposed to be a real simulator of the Tokyo area train routes.
いや別に電車には興味ないし
How selfish of you. Okay, then this must be it. The Atlantis Research Club.
どうしてそうマニアックな展示ばっかり進めるんですか
Why not? It's fun.
楽しいのは兄さんだけでしょパンフレット貸してください
You know what is crazy about trains? Or is it... Now I'm just picturing them, just like the simulation is being played along with Ozzy Osbourne's Crazy Train. Yume took the schedule from me. Girls just don't understand what guys like.
あこれどうですか映画研究会で自主制作映画の上映やってるみたいですよ
Wait. So now combine all three, just like... So guys apparently, supposedly from Yoshiyuki's perspective, like guns, trains, and adventure searching for places like Atlantis. So now picture there's like some kind of gunfight on a train that's going to the destination that they think will be Atlantis. I don't know how that works, but yeah. Whatever floats your boat. But honestly, I think only the Atlantis bit it interests me, but honestly, I kind of just think that it's pretty much just a story and nothing more. But there probably are like some lost civilizations that have sunk to the, well, maybe not the complete bottom of the ocean, but you get the idea. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's been like discovered that's at least, you know, underwater by quite a bit. So just like, holy shit, look at this stuff. Yeah, movie. What's the movie about?
内容は書いてないけど動物が出てくる映画みたいです
Is it a suspense movie? Something like radioactivity makes an animal huge and it attacks people, or a piranha flying through the sky? You know what? That makes... Whatever company made the Sharknado film, that sounds like something they do. You're just like, you should work for them, Yoshiyuki. You've got some good ideas in mind. They're just like, okay, how about a radioactive giant dog that attacks people? Or a piranha that flies through the sky. Or maybe like, just like 100 of them. And they've got to eliminate all 100. It's absolutely brilliant.
自主制作映画でそんな大掛かりなもの作れるわけないじゃないですかなんか猫が出てるみたいですね実際見てみればわかりますよ行きましょう
A radioactive cat that is a lot bigger, like it's just a normal household cat, but it's bigger than even like a lion and a tiger stacked on top of each other. It's that big, and it fires out piranhas out of its mouth. Brilliant! She grabbed me by the collar. Hey, wait, how about the stand-up comedy in the gym?
いいから映画を見ましょう
She dragged me, but I was trying my best to stand firm. Why are you displaying such an overwhelming show of force? In the end, we wound up watching the Movie Research Club's indie film. The movie was a short, not even 10 minutes long. A kitten was the main character and it hardly had a storyline to it. However, the kitten was so cute on screen that people started squealing and awing. It's just like, yeah, 5-star and greatest film of the year. It's just like, it was just a kitten. There's plenty of that shit on YouTube, isn't it?
映画どうでした
It's been said that to attract people's attention, use a child or an animal. That's rather a sly method.
もう兄さんはどうしてそうひねくれた見方をするかなもっと素直に作品を楽しめばいいのに
That sounds like me, just like, why are you so cynical about everything? I just am. I don't know why, honestly. I'm just like a very cynical person nowadays. I couldn't believe Yume of all people was calling me cynical. So what did you expect? Did you enjoy it?
それはまあ猫可愛かったから
Okay, so it's under 10 minutes long. Starred a kitten. Didn't have much of a story, but what happened? Was it just like a couple of minutes of just watching, okay, the animal research club and all that, whatever, just gets a camera out and just films a kitten for like 5 minutes and makes a movie out of it. It's just like, yeah, it's the best movie ever. Well, you know, cats can do some really silly things, so I suppose that might have been the case. I don't know. Oh, do you like cats?
いや、猫だけじゃなくて、ちっちゃい動物って可愛いと思いません？
I guess you're right. You were cute when you were small.
兄さん、それどういう意味ですか？
You know, he's just like, they're all just cute. What about something like, naked mole rat? Just like, it's small and, oh my god, what the hell? No, I didn't mean anything. I was just saying you were so cute and innocent back then. You always followed up and me around.
そうでしたっけ？
Yeah, you cried every time we left without you.
それは兄さんが意地悪するからじゃないですか。
I couldn't help it. Elementary school boys are all like that. Well, he's saying that, it's just like, you were such an asshole back then, Yoshiki. You were always like picking on me and stuff. Just like, well, that's how elementary school kids are, really. Just like, then he's like, wait a second, I'm still doing that. It's just like, wow, not much has changed. But they scolded me and said I needed to be nicer to Yume, so I tried my best to comfort her. But he's still in the same situation where he can be kind of a dick. Yume wouldn't stop crying even when I gave her a marble, a water gun, or a plastic bottle and I didn't know what to do. She finally stopped crying when I popped out a darayaki using my magic. I wonder when you became so stubborn.
いや、別に意地っ張りじゃないです。私は今でも素直です。
She asserted. You think so? I think you expressed yourself more directly back then.
それは大人になったってことです。いつまでも小さい頃のままの方がおかしいでしょ？
I'm not sure.
あれ？よしゆきくんだ。意外だね。よしゆきくんがこんな不安心な映画を見に来るなんて。実は可愛いものマニア？
Akane appeared chattering noisily.
意外と家に子猫グッズを溜め込んでたりして。あるかも。
Of course, Anzu and Coco were with her.
猫の着ぐるみとか。それだけじゃなくて、バニーガールの子猫版もあるかも。うわぁ、エロい。そして、目くらまく感動的なプレイが展開されるんだね。感動的なプレイって。いや。あずちゃん、もうやる気満々だ。いやもうあんず、変なことしないの。ココちゃんだってやってみたいくせに。そんなことないよ。にゃー。
That's enough, stop that. You know, they always go like that, don't they? Like, meow. Have you ever, like, just like, okay, now try to, like, imitate two cats grabbing. It's just like, fucking hell, noisy bastards, aren't they? Yume was amazed as she stood next to me.
そんなこと言って、よしゆきも好きなくせににゃー。
Quit meowing. Such a gang of girls were having fun. Since it was a party, they were even more excited.
でもよしゆき、ゆめちゃんと回ってたんだ。本当仲良しなんだね。あ、いや、兄弟ですから。本当はクラスの友達と回ろうと思ってたんですけど、みんな都合が悪かったみたいなので。
Yume started making incoherent excuses.
兄弟ね。
They looked at Coco.
なんで私を見るのかな。別に。
and then they began playing with each other again. You three are closer than we are, creepily so.
ねえねえねえ二人ともこれから私たちと一緒に回らない？
Eh?
どうせなら大勢の方が楽しいでしょ？人数が多い方がいろいろ便利だし。
Convenient? What are you planning?
いろいろとちょっと人手が足りてないのよね。あれを全部集めるには。ハンズ、やっぱりヨシユキを借り出すつもりだったんだ。
What are you talking about? What are you collecting? I won't gain anything by helping you, though.
いいじゃないの。固いこと一個だし、せっかくのお祭りなんだからさ。
That's what I do, man. Just like, be like the serious one, the one that's just like, don't be so silly, man. That's just absurd. It's like, oh, come on, you're no fun. You do whatever you want, but I'm not really joining in. This is just stupid.
もちろん、ただでとは言わないわ。手伝ってくれるなら、ちゃんとお礼はするつもり。
You know, it's kind of weird, really. Just like, have this kind of serious kind of personality where I'm just like, no, I won't do that because that's just silly and pointless and just like, why would you even do that? But yet I've got this like silly side that gets brought out quite a lot in my recordings here. Obviously, it's just like, it's quite odd, isn't it? Compensate? What do you mean?
ミルクレープとかワッフルとか、美味しいものいっぱいおごってあげるよ。ゆめさんはどうかな？いや、それは、私たち、さっきちょっと食べてみたんだけど、どれも結構美味しかったよ。いや、
Yume started to ponder. I guess she couldn't fight the temptation of sweets. Well, it's a party, I guess it's more the merrier. Well, if it's okay with Yume, I don't mind helping.
決まり。じゃあ、行きましょうか。よし、行こう。時間も残り少ないからね。たっぷり楽しもうね。よしゆきくん。
Akane took my arm in an overly familiar manner and started to walk. What's the matter?
すみません、皆さん。ちょっと急用を思い出しました。これで失礼しますね。
It's some urgent business. Yume took my arm and pulled me away from Akane before we started to walk.
それじゃあ兄さん、行きましょう。急がないと間に合わなくなっちゃいますよ。あ、ちょっと。
So, what's the urgent business? When we were halfway down the staircase, Yume finally stopped. I was surprised that he started to run all of a sudden. Jealousy. Huh? What did you just say?
なんでもないです。
She does like to see you arm in arm with an old girl, even if it's not in that kind of way. She sounded unhappy.
帰りましょう。
Huh?
兄さんも疲れてるでしょ。だから今日はもう帰りましょう。
Eh, tired? All we've done is watch the movie research club's film.
私は疲れたんです。ほら、帰るよ。
Yume took my arm and started to walk. This was a long-awaited party. What's the deal? Here I am alone in my living room, wasting my time. I shouldn't have left the party in the middle. There was a beauty bash and some comedy and a bunch of other interesting events. What a waste. But what are Yume not there doing now? Are they enjoying some family time? Being alone is so lonely. That's just one of those kind of things where it's just like, wow, no shit. But being alone isn't always lonely, I suppose, but it can be. Depends. Well, it just depends, doesn't it? If only Sakura-san were here, then it wouldn't be like this. But she never is! Who could it be at this time of day?
兄さん、こんばんは。
Yume, what is it?
いや、クリスマスパーティーの続きやろうと思って。
Rest?
そう。兄さん、今日は私に付き合ってほしいって言ったよね。
Yeah, I did.
ってことで、今からうちに来て。
Are we having a party at your house?
うん。ちっちゃい頃は毎年うちでしてたじゃない。
Well, I was living in the Asakura house back then.
ちゃんとケーキも買ってきたんだよ。シャンマリーもあるし、フライドチキンも。
Yume seemed so excited and I couldn't help smiling. Okay, alright, and Junichi-san there too?
それは私と二人じゃ不満ってこと？
Oh, I don't mean that, but...
お姉ちゃんとおじいちゃんはお出かけ。今日は遅くなるんだって。
Oh, so you're watching the house by yourself, huh? Poor thing.
そんなの兄さんだって一緒でしょ？せっかくのクリスマスなのに一人ぼっちなんだから。
Shut up, I was simply unlucky this year.
だから私が付き合ってあげるって言ってるじゃない。こんなサービス、クリスマスだけだよ。
She spoke sweetly, and showed me such a natural smile. It felt like it had been a long time since I last saw her show such an expression.
ほら、早く行こうよ。寒いんだから。
Sure. Well, that's different. Just like, okay, let's pan to the other
兄
house.
さん、私、兄さんが作ったオムライスが食べたいな。卵が半熟で、トロトロのやつ。
So just like, okay, just like we'll spend time together, just like, but you'll do all the cooking, you know, because obvious reasons. Have we seen this room before? Yume told me that as soon as she plopped herself down on the couch. I mean, look at this place, man. Look at it. It's all like neat, tidy, and big. Just like, what the hell, man? Everything just feels like it's just. How do they afford this shit? Am I your personal chef?
あれ？違うの？
She replied as if I'd said something obvious. But I couldn't object.
さてと、テレビ。
Yume dug for the remote and turned on the TV.
あ、アシカ屋さんとやってる。これって兄さんみたいな人のための番組だよね。来年こそは兄さんも彼女さんと一緒に楽しいクリスマスを迎えられるのか。妹として心配だな。
She said it so happily. I'll return the same line right back at you. I'll take care of you forever, you know.
だ。わかってるよ、それぐらい。
Yume muttered as she shrugged her shoulders.
でも、そうだね。いつまでもこんな風に一緒にクリスマスを迎えられるわけじゃないんだよね。
Yume?
はあ、兄さんが早く可愛い彼女さんを見つけてくれたら、私も肩の荷が下りるんだけどな。
I sure don't want to hear that from you. When I spend time with Yume talking about silly stuff like this, it makes me feel warm inside and at the same time sort of ticklish on the outside. Nobody knows what will happen in the future. I can't even imagine who I might be spending next Christmas with. Then Yume stood up and went over to the window.
あ、兄さん、外、雪が降ってきたよ、雪。
Really? I walked over to the window too. White powdery snow was falling from the dark sky. You know, I know it's like to add to all, just like make it just like, well, that's fitting, you know, but seriously, if it's just like just listen to the UK, for example, it's just like, I mean, this is Japan, so it's a different country, you know, different weather and all that. But in the UK, you're more likely to get a rainy Christmas than a snowy Christmas. Everything on the other side of the window was starting to get covered with white snow.
兄さん、外行こう。
Like a little kid, Yume cheerfully headed for the garden.
ほら、兄さんも、早く。
She raised her hands to the sky and exhaled a white breath. I guess I don't have a choice. I went out to the garden.
ホワイトクリスマスだね。
Here it is. Just like the way I said it. Yeah, it is. Yeah, don't give two shits. It looks as if stars were falling from the sky and I was totally captivated by this breathtaking scene. The snow melted as it made contact with the windows, the ground, and the trees.
サンタさんにお願いしよっか。ホワイトクリスマスだし、もしかしたら願いが叶うかも。
You know, there's a thought. Now, imagine that just like Santa's real and just like travels the world giving presents, right? Does he know every language then? He'd just be like, goes to Japan, he's gotta understand Japanese. I mean, sure he doesn't, like, you know, just like wake everyone up and just like, let's have a conversation with you, just thought I'd drop in, just like, it's just like, and that's another thought, milk and cookies thing. Would it have different kind of, like, I don't know, would they leave out different things, just like, I don't even know, really. Different cultures and all that, you know? Different countries. I don't even know. Santa certainly brings presents. He doesn't make wishes come true, does he?
じゃあプレゼントのリクエスト。来年こそは兄さんに素敵な彼女ができますように。
Okay then, I wish for a decent boyfriend for you, Yume.
そんなことお願いしてもらわなくても結構です。その気になれば彼氏くらいいつでもできるんだから。
Tell me I can get a girlfriend anytime too. I don't have one because I don't need one right now. The way they just go on about things like that, it's just like, yeah, it's just like you can do that whenever you want kind of thing. Wow. I don't know what I was gonna say, honestly. Just seems odd. It's just like, it's just like kind of like, with your finger just pointing at various people, just like, okay, that one, going to ask that girl out, and just like, and then suddenly, relationship. Just like that, just like, what the hell, man?
はあ、見え張っちゃって。
Besides, you would be the one in trouble if I found a girlfriend. You wouldn't be able to come over freely like now. I wouldn't be able to cook meals for you either. When she heard me, Yume silently looked up at the sky. And then, while looking at the snow, she muttered,
やっぱりそうなるのかな。
Of course, even if we grew up as brother and sister, we aren't related by blood after all. You would be jealous if your boyfriend was close with another girl and made meals for her, wouldn't you? Good points. Yume seemed to ponder the situation and let out a sigh.
考えてみれば、まだ起こってもないことをあれこれ心配する必要なんてないよね。少なくとも今は兄さんに彼女なんていないんだし、今のところできる気配もないしね。
Oh, sure it is. That's the same with you too. That's right, it would be the same with her too. If Yume found a boyfriend, we wouldn't be able to spend Christmas like this. We wouldn't be able to continue to have the relationship we have right now. But for now, it doesn't look like she'll find a boyfriend anytime soon. However, there's no guarantee that they like these will continue forever.
先のことを気にしてもいいことなんてないしね。
Her words sounded sad. Why? Her words stuck in my mind.
さてと、パーティーの続きをしよう。今日はいっぱいごちそうがあるんだからさ。
I nodded. And lagged. It's like someone just like presses the piano key down and then it just kind of echoes a couple times like, ah shit, wrong setting. After that, the snow kept falling in silence.